Week 12 Viva.
Right, this week was, I think it was an odd week, I've got to say.
No.
Monday, Tuesday, it was looking at the scenes, cleaning them over.
Yeah, it's more cleaning them over the scenes because we've done run-throughs of Midsummers.
Yeah.
It's just about cleaning up what is kind of shallow.
As where before you could tell it was a show. Sitting as, watching it, you go scene to scene, you go, right, that's a show.
100%.
So where they're a bit clean, it looks a bit more real life.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I've got to say that we did, and I thought it was good, but for me, it felt a bit like, was the run-through in front of the year ones.
Some bits were really good. And when I say some bits, I'm talking about literally the lovers in the second scene.
Yeah. And
you as a donkey.
Yeah. But apart from that, I think the rest of it was a bit unclear.
It was it wasn't good. It wasn't good. They couldn't understand. They literally could not understand it at all.
Yeah, I think like within that, I think the only beneficial thing we got out of it was our spacing, knowing where to stand.
We knew where to stand. We knew what to do, but
obviously we've never had an audience. So
but there was literally something up with it. There was something that was keeping it off.
Yeah, but I think that's where people were interacting with the year ones, trying to get that, making eye contact.
We had some people breaking character as well.
Yeah,
we had some people breaking character in a watch rehearsal, by the way. In normal rehearsals, whatever, but in a watch rehearsal, you can't break character.
And then using that, it was quite beneficial really, because some of the year ones were like, right, that was good. This bit wasn't so clear. And then obviously
they were honest. They were really honest with us.
I think you need that from an audience, and
but bear in mind as well, we did it without the flashing lights.
Yeah,
because Midsummer's. Let me tell you, the amount, how do I say this? The show is very reliant on flashing lights as well as behind the scenes as well as on stage. Because the acting is one thing. Yeah. The acting, I would argue, is the main part. But when you
tech,
there's so much tech behind it.
The sound, music, lights.
More importantly, the lights, because the lights because there's going to be a different colour lights per group of people. So when it's the fairies, it'll be a different colour. When it's the lovers, it'll be a different colour. And when it's the mechanicals, it'll be a different colour. It's only going to be the same is when the mechanicals and the lovers are in Theseus' palace. That's the only time they are in the same colour.
No, and then the Friday to close the week, we done a different run. It was like, whatever you've done, do it differently. And
I hate that.
I found it okay, but
I like what you did. You played bottom drunk.
Yeah.
I love that.
I done him as like a washed up actor that suddenly got another big break. Mm-hmm. But within that, it was quite hard because obviously I'm so used to doing it the way I've done it. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it took me about 15 minutes going, okay, so how do I play this then?
No, me personally, I struggled with Demetrius. I really did struggle because I'm like, how could I play it differently but still make it make sense? And at first it was really bad because at first I was like, I remember in mine and Ellie Mae scene, which is a rather formative scene, I started going on my knees because I wanted to try and be different, but it didn't work.
No, but that's the thing. I think this week was like a big trial and error week, looking at scenes, just doing things differently. I've got to say, in the class, the mood's been okay. I wouldn't say it's been a great mood for class. Some of them have, I've struggled with tasks, and that's caused them to have a bit of a bad mood or other issues outside the class.
Yeah.
But do you know what? This week, I've got to say, strength was just my willingness to do it. Within the tasks going, okay, 100%. I might look like an idiot, but I'll try it, see if it works.
I'd say strength of the three is that I definitely did try my creative aspects. I at least tried. Yeah. It may not have been as good as, let's say, Kai, you, or even... Who was another good one? Theseus, Renee. Renee was another really good. Renee was really good at that. It wasn't maybe not as good, but at least I tried. Things to improve on. My creativity, even though I said it was a strength, it is a big weakness because my creativity is just not there. Yeah. Matter. Especially because it's Shakespeare. Because a lot of the time when I've actually tried doing something of my own, Ryan has said, "Nah, that doesn't make sense." He's changed that, and it's kind of in a way demotivated my creativity.
Yeah, but then sometimes you go to do it, but then you won't commit to it 100%.
That's true.
You do it like 80%, but if you've done it 100%, Ryan would go, okay.
That's fair enough.
But no, I think my weakness. Probably like frustration, watching people.
Yeah. Hey Caitlin.
It like frustrated me to do it.
Do you want to say hi?
Sure. Is this a Vivaaaa?
Yeah.
But no, frustration definitely. Mm-hmm. Within that watched run through, I felt myself throughout getting more like annoyed, and I think that took me out of the character instead of me going, okay, it's bottom and I'll do it. But no, apart from that, I think it's been a cracking week.
Yeah, that's 12. That's week 12.
Boom.